A man involved in a $13 million international fraud case with victims in South Dakota and other states was sentenced to federal prison today. The other didn't show up in federal court.
Land Investigates has been following this scheme, which involved fake humanitarian projects, a European mansion, millions in silver coins, and now 2 people on the run from the law. Today, the man who prosecutors called the mastermind of the scheme, Nathan Peachey, a self-proclaimed pastor from Pennsylvania, was sentenced to 25 years behind bars in order to pay nearly $12 million in restitution. Peachey spewed religious dialogue as he entered the federal courthouse in Sioux Falls.
Thus says the Lord God, may the curse return to those that put it on me.
Peachey represented himself in court, but only repeated that he accepted the charges and sentencing and issued no apology to his nearly 24 victims. 2 family members told the judge that Peachey is a family man and needs to be home with his wife and 2 of his 5 children who still live in the house. The federal prosecutor called Peachey a shining and disturbing example of narcissism and said he was not righteous or Christian-like in any sense of the word. Meanwhile, his partner in the fraud, John Weiner of New Mexico, failed to show up this afternoon in Sioux Falls for sentencing. Weiner wrote a letter to the court asking his court-appointed attorney to be fired and said that the court doesn't have jurisdiction over him. A warrant has been issued for Weiner's arrest. Another suspect at large is believed to be in Canada, and 1 more is now being held in Norway.
We have a lot of resources worldwide that we are putting in, to this case and trying to track down every dollar that was stolen. At the end of the day, we want to return that money to victims. That's what we're here for.
Now, coming up this week, Angela Kennecke is talking to international journalists covering this case. She's also talking with investigators for the first time about this bizarre and complex scheme and how it led them to a mansion in Norway and $2 million in hidden silver coins. Plus, we find out about the treasure that is still missing and how the international aspect of this makes getting the victims their money back even more complicated.